The content shared in this YouTube video, as well as any resources linked below, is not intended to be interpreted or relied upon as financial advice. We are not lawyers, accountants, or financial advisors, nor do we claim to be. The information provided is not a replacement for personalized financial advice from a qualified professional who understands the specific details of your situation. While we strive to ensure the accuracy and value of the information shared on this channel and through associated resources, it should not be considered a recommendation to avoid consulting with a financial professional. Always seek guidance from a trusted expert to address your unique circumstances.
Hey, you guys, it's John here. Crypto Compassion. Welcome into the shit show. Here it is, episode 47. We are putting together an open mic. We've had a great week. We had some great discussions with Miss Snowy yesterday, who is a cross-chain gal. We consider her a queen of crypto, if you will. We also had Cryptographics on, which was very enlightening. He touched on a lot of things. He has a great project coming out. He's a wealth of knowledge. Here's a little video about the open mic, and then we'll kick things off.
King Pooie's on the rise. Buy the dip, don't think twice. Bull run, shining bright. Every block, we're minting gold. This story's never old. Charts on fire, feel so prime. To the moon, it's our time. Stacks of cash, worth the climb. Day and night, it's sublime. Crypto dreams, let's ride, let's ride. Ride! King Pooie, never die.
Yeah, what an exciting week so far. What a awesome time to be alive in crypto. I believe the stars are aligning. If you looked at what was happening with the administration as far as his son over in Dubai, talking about Bitcoin and all these things as far as like the US being the hub for crypto. I mean, this is huge, you guys. And if you're in Pulsechain and you know the ethos around Richard Hart and what he's doing and creating, the shining city on the hill, Hexaco, and it's going to be an amazing ride. Let me go ahead and pull up Vets and AJRipCity here. And also, I know a lot of people watch on Twitter, X, all that kind of good stuff. By all means, even if you're not watching on YouTube, go over and sub to our channel. It helps us out. We're obviously trying to acquire elite guests, and that helps. But we also want to cater to the opportunities just to have open mics. We obviously had Cryptographics on, which was awesome. So let me pull these guys up and let's talk about it. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang, baby. Coo-coo.
Yeah.
Top of the day.
Yes.
And to your point, like, we want to, hear from other people across chain, like we're trying to break the echo chamber, if you will, and get outside and bring people in so they can talk about their things, right? And then we can talk about our things, and then maybe we find common ground based on different ethos and practices and whatnot in crypto in general, right? A lot of us are like-minded individuals overall. Like, it does not have to be us against them by any means, let alone it's super stupid for any in-community infighting to be against each other, because that's a net negative overall. So figure that shit out. And yeah, let's move forward and prosper. Like, let's do this. So yeah, help us out and like, subscribe, do the things, reshare. Even if you're not around, just have it in the background. All the things, man. Every little click does help. So you don't have to be active in the chat or anything like that, but every little thing helps.
Yeah, and this is even like a call to action, like some YouTubers or influencers would have, as far as wanting to garner more subs for monetary gain, if you will. We're in a space where we're just trying to get the word out to crypto and Pulsechain people, and the opportunity to have awesome guests like Cryptographics on, all the people that we've had. It's been great, and that really helps us to enlighten us. Obviously, like Miss Snowy, yes, her being cross chain, it helps. Like yesterday, it's one of those situations when you find the camp that you feel like you're at home finally, which maybe for some people that's Hexaco and Richard Hart and Pulsechain, all that kind of good stuff. You kind of had to expand your thought process to be open to that. And I don't want us to ever close our thought process on what other people are doing, their creative geniuses on other blockchains. And so I want to invite them to come and have open discourse and teach us things. But I believe that our community is awesome at teaching them things also. So that's the good stuff. Yes, sir. Looks like you out driving, man.
Yeah, doing the things, running the errands. It's called multitasking.
Right.
As AJ does, every single fucking day. You got to do what you got to do, man. We're trying to do all the things and check the boxes and hustle, man. You got to hustle. Bottom line, ain't nobody gonna do it for you, man. But you need to help your damn selves and just repost and share and like and do the simple things. If you like the content, you like what you're seeing, like help some peeps out, help your community out. Like, we're not doing this just for us. We're doing this for the community and for what we believe in and for RH and for everybody else. Collectively speaking, we have our own methods, our own ways. Everybody does, and that's great. There is no one silver magic bullet that gets you in all the different communities and this and that, and you got to work for it. You got to grind and do the things. So this is us doing our thing.
I'm pretty excited with what we got going here on the shit show. I mean, I never really, I did do YouTube streaming, all that kind of good stuff, and then you kind of curb it for a minute because you start focusing on building out obviously like King Pooie and all these other projects, and you're just kind of focused on your personal things, if you will, and part of it's kind of a bear market blues, if you will. And then as the bull market comes around, you're kind of like, okay, we need to get the word out. We also need to just like plant seeds on a daily basis. And I'm pretty excited about the opportunity to just connect and network with people. And one of those individuals is Pulse Ray, the man, the myth, the legend. What's going on, brother?
How's it going, kids?
Yeah, buddy.
Good to see you. I just told all 24 of my watchers to follow me over here. So I hope your guys' servers are liquid cooled and ready to handle that traffic.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
In fact, I'm going to stream it to my audience because that button finally popped up on StreamYard.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah.
Episode 24.
We'll
For those at home watching live or on the replay, gang, Pulse right here created a project on Pulsechain, which is the anti-gravity project. It's been doing quite well. I think it's been out for a week now.
I think today is day 19.
Okay.
18 or 19.
I'm way up.
That we launched.
Yeah, man.
Came into the real world, so to speak. And it's been a real learning curve as to liquidity providing. And I was under the impression that if you gave people an airdrop, sure, a lot of them would take the money and run. Like we learned as Hexicans early on. You get an airdrop, you dump it and you put it into Hex. You get an airdrop, you dump it and put it into Pulse. I respect that. I understand that. But I thought more people would dig into it. We had quite a few people show up and say, hey, what's this thing in my wallet? How does it work? And that's great, to get attention and punch through the noise. But most people just they dumped, they disappeared, and they didn't realize that they have 2 fuel cell NFTs still sitting around in their wallets.
Yeah. It's the common thing, common jeeters. You get, new people, old people coming in. They don't know what they hold and they don't ask the questions. But it goes back to, what I've been observing is the majority of retail coming in play the casino. That's why they do the Solana thing. That's why they just want the simple token that they can buy and sell and just they want to hit the button and see if they win. They're not afraid of losing some money. It might cheat,
Yeah.
it might go to zero, but they got an opportunity. It's that chance. They want a chance to win, and that's where I think Dark is doing good with your journeys, lotteries. You could probably go into more detail and etc. But yeah, man, and the benefits of people holding their fuel cells after they mint them as well, and all that good stuff.
Yeah. I believe I was listening to you and Bright Light last night, and you were saying that you were under the impression that the third journey is going to pay the highest. Was that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So the first journey is the highest paying one, the one everyone got for free, and the one everyone just minted. That one is actually going to get paid the highest yield from the treasury forever.
Woo!
So
Yeah.
by minting too many, you accidentally blessed yourself.
Oh, okay. All right.
If that makes you feel any better. And
Fuck yeah.
hopefully you hit a couple lottery winnings and get some extra cash on top of that. But you're all the J1 fuel cells.
Hey, Max.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
So I got all. What's up, guys? Obviously, I'm working. I had a question though. I do have like a bunch of wallets that I was just looking at that has dark in them, like 2 dark on each wallet.
Yep.
Did I need to do something with those, or did I miss the mint, or what did I miss?
You actually got 2 fuel cells in each of those as well.
Okay.
So we hooked people up with the lottery ticket and the best piggy bank of the whole group. So you don't have to do anything. I mean,
nice.
You what I would say is pay attention to this journey, see if any of those win the lottery, and then over time start figuring out how you might be able to mint the next journey, the next 32 journeys.
So I did miss the first mint, is what you're saying on those?
Nope. We hooked you. If you wanted to mint your tokens, you did miss that. However, half of your airdrop is already minted for you.
Yeah, I did mint something. But yeah, I did just realize that I have, I don't know, 16 or 18 dark.
Yeah. So you killed it. You killed it on the airdrop. Good for you. And so
do nothing. What if I wanted to migrate those to one wallet? Is that a problem?
It's a pain in the ass with MetaMask to move the NFTs. I'll say that. So I've heard Rabby people having a much better time. I'm working on switching over to Rabby myself.
Okay.
And basically you just transfer, your dark into, you can consolidate them, but you want to make sure and find your NFTs and migrate them.
So can I expand on that? To that point, my experience, I have made, I'm old school and stubborn about making change, but I did force myself to make the change from MetaMask to Rabby. It's the best thing I ever did since sliced pie. And I'm never looking back, Now, to your point about the dark and seeing the NFTs on Rabby, when I click on the dark token inside the Rabby wallet, it shows me what I can see the NFTs when I click on the token itself inside Rabby, and then from there I can click on the individual NFTs and click send right there. So it's pretty seamless. But yeah, I did the same thing. I consolidated everything. I minted all of my dark. Now, because of the price of dark at the time, I think dark was like $50, right? So say dark's $100 now. Is it going to take more dark to mint a fuel cell if you didn't do it when it was cheaper, the price of dark? Or does that not matter? Is it a flat 1-to-1 ratio, or how's that work?
It's 1-to-1.
Okay.
So the best way to think about it is Bitcoin. Imagine that you used to be able to mint with 1 Bitcoin. You can still mint with 1 Bitcoin. It's just out of the people. Most people can't afford 1 whole Bitcoin if they wanted to get 1 whole Bitcoin to mint with. So I kind of think about like that as like right now is a time to maybe fill up as many as you can get, because I don't know what the price is going to do in the future, and it could go to $1, right?
Yeah. But your supply is what? What is your supply of the dark?
There's 1 million dark.
How much is that bastard eat?
The evil bastard. The evil bastard, also known as the evil address. Yeah. He's still got 58%. He minted 67,000 fuel cells.
Nice.
And he's going to mint 60,000 more. in Journey 2. The evil address is going to mint every one of its fuel cells except for like one during the next 33 journeys. And those will all be pushed into the treasury and the lottery.
Wow. All right. He's been talking shit, man, on X, and like he pops in places where he shouldn't be popping in, but he's an evil son of a bitch, tell you that much. Little bastard.
Yeah.
Talking
Yeah,
shit.
he's
Back upside his head.
I don't think he has a soul.
Yeah.
No.
Dark, very dark.
Images,
very dark.
I send him images back of fucking Marines and like yeah. So I got something for his ass, you know, like yeah. And I don't know, it may not be a he or a she. The thing, evil, you know.
It's a smart contract, so it literally has no soul.
It literally does. You know?
So
but
it's non-binary.
It talks shit though, you know.
It wants it all. I think that the evil address may be a dick, but the evil address, I think, understands the ecosystem better than a lot of people. And I think that's why the evil address is out to hoard and monopolize everything it can. Like it's there to just remove everything it can from the market, which, don't get me wrong, it's competing with you and me for yield and for lottery winnings, but it's also keeping a lot of stuff off the market out of that million tokens. I mean, million tokens is nothing in crypto. That's a very small supply. And I was doing the math, and if you take the whales and the smart contracts out, there's 5.4% left of supply.
What does it take to be a shark? What's a shark consist of? Do you have those facts and figures?
Well, Red Squirrel just put them in our stream chat.
Okay,
you guys can help us. So 10% is a Poseidon, right?
Yep.
And then 1% would be a whale, and then 0.1% would be a shark, and 0.01% would be a dolphin.
Okay.
And if you add all those up, it doesn't even go down the first page of 50. Like it's somewhere around 30 or 40 that are dolphins and above. And then the other thousands are people with less than that or airdrop recipients.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure.
So you would need.
I'm not trying to do math online. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here thinking, what do I got?
Here, do you want me? Do you want me to pull up the screen and show you guys the supply? This is the way I've been showing people here.
That'd be great.
And of course, you got my nice frozen face. But I'll share this one right here.
It's a handsome one, thank God.
I look thoughtful in that one. I'll take it.
Yes. Pondering.
Keep your mouth closed, you know, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. We're right here. So these are the holders of the million dark, 999, just under a million dark right here.
Hey, and pull that up. Here, hang on a sec. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. And we got Benjamin 369 in the house too right now. So
yeah,
go ahead.
The link's in the chat, right? For anybody to jump in the StreamYard, the link's in the chat, easy to find.
Yeah. Okay.
My bad.
One question before you kick this off. What happens if you win a lottery and you don't know it?
Then that money just sits there forever.
Okay, so it's just a matter of you discovering it.
Yeah, it's earmarked for you to claim in the future, but you don't have to claim it.
Okay, gotcha.
So we're down to 1,748 holders, up from we were like 2,500 or so at the beginning of the airdrop. So a lot of people are consolidating their wallets, like AJRipCity Hex was asking.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look here, like you've got the evil address. So the evil address would be a Poseidon because it's got more than 10%. The mystery box would be a Poseidon because it's got more than 10%. And then technically the treasury and the lottery would be considered whales because they have so much in them.
Yeah.
And then you have 1, 2, 3 more whales. And
sorry.
then when you get to the
Canadian
fourth
Grateful,
person,
mute your thing.
do I need to mute something?
No, I think that was our boy Canadian Grateful there.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Gelato, I think he had it on YouTube. Keep going though.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so we got 3 whales, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dolphins.
Okay.
And yeah, well, actually, no, sorry, those are sharks. 7
Yeah.
sharks. 7 sharks. So you got 2 Poseidons, 5 whales, including the treasury and the lottery.
Yeah.
And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 sharks, and then you've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. These are all dolphins down to here. So there's about 30 dolphins.
Nice.
So you need about 50 dark matter to become a dolphin.
Okay.
And then you would need...
What's the price right now? How much is it to become a dolphin in dollar terms?
I think $3,000.
Okay.
Because we're sitting around $60 right now. We kind of went to sleep. People have settled down right around the 60, 70 range right
Mhm.
now. And so if you needed to buy 50 tokens, that'd be $3K to become a dolphin today. And then of course it would just go up, by that on these other ones. So if you needed one, like, let's see, that would be 0.1% would be 10,000 tokens.
Okay.
So a whale would be 60,000, or sorry, six, maybe it's 6 million. I don't know. Math is hard
That's
on stream.
Yeah.
But I should put that together and do a tweet.
Well,
So
yeah, let's do that. Then we also need to have you on and just kick off a stream that's specific just for all this. You know what I mean? We also need to have the hexiest man in the world join us. That guy is just like a workaholic, and he's doing his thing. I know he's holding it down for him and himself and his family. But I miss having conversations with him. I do know that once we start talking on the phone or something like that, it just goes for like 2 or 3 hours. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
But
it takes me an hour to hang up on him.
Yeah,
because we just keep going and going and going. I'm like, I gotta go. An hour later, I'm like, no, I really gotta go.
Are you sure?
For me at the school.
Are you sure you're not talking about Hexecutioner?
No.
Does he talk like that too?
Yeah, Hexecutioner talks a long time too.
Man, imagine if those two. Oh my God! Like 4 hours later, you think an hour? Oh man,
Hexecutioner would be like, hold my beer, sir.
always love it.
Hey, I want to welcome. I want to welcome
Susie.
Canadian Grateful, the man behind Gelato, which is doing some great, miraculous things here.
I got a bag of gelato.
Yeah, Pulsechain, and it's exciting. You got a lot of builders here. A lot of people that are taking hammer to nail on the blockchain and building things and wanting to learn. How you doing, bud?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, doing well. Awesome to be on your guys' show. And Pulse Ray, your project is so cool. It just keeps giving, and it's been fun to watch the journey. And I'm also just so impressed at how much time you spend on live stream too. Like, you're just so freaking dedicated. It's really good, man. It's really good.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you guys. I've seen the work and the thought that you and Brandon and the team put into Gelato, and it's not just another tax token. It's not just another reflections token. It's got a lot of cool levers and pumpamentals that you guys put in there. So yeah, I like that. I thought you guys had a Hex explained video. I tried playing a Gelato video on my stream the other day, and I couldn't find it yet. So I can't remember where I saw that short, like 3-5 minute clip. Do you know where that is?
I don't. I'd like to see it for sure. Yeah. And what I sent a message out this morning, just in the Telegram, and it might be something that you can resonate with as well too, when you have young projects. And of course, King Pooie guys would know too. Essentially, this is right now, actually, like right about now, was exactly a week ago when this launched. And right now it's like I'm giving people an invitation to leave the company. It's like I don't want to tell people what's coming next, because I would just like them to print whatever red candle that they need to print so that they can exit gracefully. And I respect that, and that's great. There's different kinds of investors and people, that some are here for the quick hit and some people are here for the journey. And so it's like, kind of shaking out in a without saying it in a disrespectful way, just shaking out people that need to go, and that's okay. And then we can start to really build, really get going with this. So I'm sure you can relate with that in a young project where people, especially with the amount of generosity that your project had attached to it, with airdrops, some people value those and some people don't. So you see this iteration of people that are leaving, which is fine, and then you can really get the show going.
Yeah, I'm going over to RipCity's house for dinner. He owes me if he's got that many airdrops.
Amen.
You make me a steak. No, I agree with what you said, and that's what I covered on stream just before I jumped on here. Was like, look, we don't know what these people are using the money for. They could be aping into another project, following whatever they want. Maybe they're grabbing some hex. It's a great time to buy hex. It's a great time to buy pulse. Maybe they believe in the PDI narrative, so they're like trying, like, hey, I just got a few $100. I'm gonna go grab some PDI. Who knows? Maybe they need the money for bills.
Yep.
Right. And that's a great point too. Like I don't get overly emotional about it. It's this is just it's kind of business, right? And I have had people reach out to me. I had someone I reached out to yesterday, and I said, hey, I understand that you got a good bag off the jump of gelato. Congratulations. First thing he wrote to me, I sold it.
Oh,
Just like, boom, I sold it. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I love that transparency. Like, no beating around the bush. I sold it. And so I respected that. That's fine. But then he said, I needed it for some bills, and it really helped me out. And I was just like, oh man, that's great. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I'm totally okay with it. So it's part of the journey.
Yeah, and my part is I don't feel bad about the people taking money and leaving. My part is that the people that believe in the project, that were so happy when we hit like $100, and then it comes back down to 60, and I feel guilty. I feel responsible to like protect the community from the dumpers.
Yeah.
But there's nothing I could do to do that. So all I can do is do my best to make sure that we put these pumpamentals into play for the long-term believers.
But I think that the more, sorry, that's one last point on this. The more that I listen to like your live streams and see just the effort and energy, it's just kind of like, this is a good thing. And like, I like to align myself with good things, good people. And for me, like I want good people to win. Like that's my prerogative. And I was a little selfish in gelato in the way that I built something that I would want myself. I want more hex. I want more solid X. I think those are two big winners, and they have legs to grow. And so hopefully, I've positioned this token for that upward volatility that we're going to experience, and I'm excited for it. But that's just it. I want good people to win, and so you attract good attracts good, and so we shake out the people that aren't going to be here for a while, and then we can move on. But I can tell it's you're a good dude, and it's going to be a great community that's with you, and I'm on board.
Wow, that means a lot.
Canadian.
Thank you.
Canadian, I got a question for you. So I was hearing about gelato and the launch like shortly after and a little bit before, and I was real busy, right? And so there's a lot of people that each day are everybody's busy. I've been super busy. So my question is, I just woke up, by the way. I'm drinking some coffee. So what's the 30-second pitch on your product, and what happened since launch? Like, where are you at? right? Because we got new people coming on listening, and people, a lot of people heard about your project, but not everybody gets in on day one. So, like, if you had to take a snapshot right now, like, where's the project at exactly at this moment? What's the value proposition for people to come in now who are just starting to listen to the stream?
Yeah, gosh.
Yeah.
Hey, you're putting me on the hot seat here. I like it. Thanks for the question. We have almost 1,000 holders of gelato at this point in time, which is great. The market cap is around 2.3 million, which far exceeded any of my projections and expectations. The token itself is super simple, so I wanted to keep it simple. And it's my biggest passion is I used to be an elementary school teacher before I got into business, but I love to teach and I love to onboard people. And so what I feel that we need in Pulsechain is we need tons of warm bodies. We need lots of people to come into the chain. And so this here is a vehicle for that. So what I'm meaning is to bring a no coiner into Pulsechain, into DeFi, it takes an insane amount of energy, an insane amount of questions, and you have to really hold their hand. You have to be an elementary school teacher. You have to have the patience of one anyway. So I built a token that is going to help in that process. So you can look at it like it's almost like staking to a certain degree. And on the other end of this, you get Hex and you get Solid X dripped into your wallet. So you buy gelato, which is a deflationary token in itself, and it just sits in your wallet liquid, and then you will have Hex and P-Hex dripped into your wallet. Now, I think that the founder and the of Hex is exceptional and is integrity forward and is somebody that is a good actor in this community that doesn't buy or sell or doesn't sell his own token. I think Richard Hart is the GOAT. So I really like these two tokens. I like it as an educational tool to bring people into Pulsechain. I like it because it's heavily deflationary. So this token Gelato has already bought and burnt over 1,500 Solid X out of existence. So, which is incredible. And it has bought
What's the price of that? So what would the price of that be? So we have some content.
Over $50,000 in less
Very
than
nice.
a week.
Very nice. Impressive.
But also in addition to that, so that's great for Solid X holders or maxis. But in addition to that, it has bought and rewarded holders over $100,000 in P-Hex and Hex to those rewarders just in this first week. And then it has also bought and burnt over 0.5% of the entire supply of gelato. So it's deflationary, which means that there's going to be less of it, and it's going to have demand, and that will help its price performance in gelato in itself. And then it makes Solid X deflationary as well too, and I hope others do that as well too. And then it rewards you with Solid X and Hex. That's not the 30-second elevator pitch, but that's what it is. It's simple. It's very simple.
That's incredible. And see the thing that people respond to is numbers. Like, nobody has the time to understand all these different things, but the one thing that people understand is that, oh, it burnt 50,000, it's given out 100,000. So do you put that out all the time? Because like that would get my attention. So
so
those numbers every week, like in a post.
Yeah. So yes, I do. And I also do like I do an audio update every Sunday. I will be. We've only had 1 week. But yes, so the stats are available to anybody on the website. Go to gelato.win, go to the very bottom. You'll see the stats. They hit you right in the face right there. But yes, I will be pull that data and I just give it to people, when it's significant, like when we hit 1,500 Solid X that was bought and burnt. So absolutely. The other component to this is like, are you going to be a founder that sits idle? So like Pulse Ray, for example, there's nothing idle about what he's doing. and the ecosystem that he's building and the journeys that they're going on, like there's just so much to it that just keeps you engaged and keeps you going. So it's one thing to launch a token and then sit back and say, okay, there you go and buy it and have fun with it. But you want to give people much more to that. And so I have a roadmap of what's next. How do I make rewards boosted even more? How do I make this even more deflationary? What does that look like? And that part of the roadmap, I'm not disclosing until I feel that we've gotten all the people that need to cashed out. And we're probably
What
pretty
does
close.
that mean? What does that mean? Because that could be concerning when someone says, when I get people cashed out. So could you, I
Well,
know
it's just
that you're on the uppity up, but like, what does that mean?
Oh, I just mean like what I was saying earlier, my invitation for people to leave the company. I had a boss once that said that I would like to invite anybody here who would like to leave the company. And so essentially what you're doing is you want the people that are going to stay with you. That so the people that are just in your token to make a quick $1,000 and then dump your chart, those are the weak hands. You want to get those people out. And you don't necessarily want to disclose your entire roadmap and all the effort and energy and resources that you're going to be putting into the project while they're here. You would rather them just to move on and they can go to the next project, and that's totally fine. Does that make sense?
No, I love it because when you tell people to, when you say that, it's reverse psychology and it makes them want to hold it more.
Well, yeah, it's just, you're just looking for the right kind of people and right kind of projects. And yeah, so it's okay. I'm fine with people that are out there to go and dump and do whatever they want to do. We need all kinds. We really do. It's a super young chain. It has nothing but upsides. We need to cater to, kids that are like 19 years old. We need to cater to people that are the 40 to 60 years old. We need everything in between.
Now, this
Um,
is my last question, I promise, and I'll shut up, you guys. So you pretty much gave a lot of great information, but the final pieces here is like, how the hell are you producing all that? How is that happening? What's the short version of that?
How you do anything is how you do everything. It's effort, energy, it's will, it's capacity. A lot of people have the will, but they don't have the capacity. If you're super passionate about something and there is an outcome that you're trying to get to, and my outcome is investing in Pulsechain, bringing way more people into this, and then it's not work. Like I'm at my work right now. I have a full-time job. I take care of over 3,000 seniors, and I love it. But this is my passion, and so it's not work. And I think everyone in here probably feels the same way. So it's how are you doing it? The other thing is don't be fooled. I've been gifted an incredible team. So I'm using, Build a Tech, which is Rags to Riches, Brandon. I've got a visual guy. I've got a Telegram person. I've got people that just come into the community and they volunteer their time. So I've just been blessed. Essentially. I'm just lucky. I'm a warm body. I'm here. Let's go. There's so many other great people on this stream right now. I don't want to monopolize it.
Well, we got to celebrate, right? When people are doing good, right? Like that's what we're doing here. We're not hogging up the mic. We're not doing things, but this is exciting, right? And so that's what this show is about, right? Is highlighting those things and coming together and all the things that you're the direction of that your inner and outer direction of the program are lining up. And it doesn't mean nothing unless if the protocol's making money and everybody's winning. So congratulations.
Well, and also like there's Vets is in here and AJ and John. It's like all these guys have inspired this roadmap in a different way along the way. Like it's just you just sit in this ecosystem and you absorb all of the incredible energy and great ideas and good people, and then you sort of try to find your way. So my way is what I'm trying to find. Like this show that you guys have created is unreal. I love it. And what I'm trying to find is a way to be a vehicle for adoption. And so that's what I'm laddering up to. And this token just is one component of it at this point.
And there's this too. There is no surprise that the people who do good in Pulsechain are people who are helping out and getting in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
And so I want to ask Vets or Crypto Compassion to just talk a little bit about how much you've came in and you pushed the line for their project. You didn't offer anything, right? I've done that several times, and most successful people in this chain are going to find other people to help. And I know with King Pooie that like you spent a lot of time, energy, and resources to help out where you could.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about paying it forward. I'll let John expand on it, but don't forget to circle back. I'm curious, Benjamin, about 2x in my gelato, 2x in my dark. So we can circle back on that after John finishes his thoughts on that.
No, like absolutely. I mean, I believe that your network is your net worth. Sometimes, you know, you should always want to surround yourself with intelligent people. You don't always want to be the smartest person in the room by any means. And sometimes you just even recognize that you're strong in certain areas, and there's other people in other areas that are stronger. And that's what this community is comprised of. So obviously with like the idea of King Pooie and the shit show and everything like that, we need to network with individuals. We want to uplift all ships in the bay of Pulsechain. And to the point that, you know, that Chris was talking about in regards to sometimes you don't necessarily want to reveal all the bells and whistles or the conversations you're having in the background to make things better per se. And you know that you're cooking, you know, you're putting your head down and you're working to make things better. You know, for instance, I like what Solid X is doing right now with the tap game, the casino game. It drives a different narrative beyond just like, oh, when's the fire whale gonna get his ink and pump the token? You know, when people start cooking and adding other benefits and features to making crypto more robust, that's the exciting thing. So yeah, I mean, the shit show is all about having people on and talking about it, networking, finding like-minded, passionate people, because in many ways we're kind of crazy when you think about it. I mean, we're all a bunch of individuals. I mean, you talk to any of your family members or your friends that are outside of crypto, and they're probably like, what you're flying across the country to go meet a bunch of people you met online? And you're like, yeah, I am actually. And I'm going to wear some crazy cult clothing too.
Ain't that the truth? Hey, real quick, well, welcome in good old
crypto hippie there.
Yes, the crypto hippie. Thank you.
What's up, guys? What's up? Good to see everybody. Hey, man, kind of what Crypto Compassion, just to hit on something Crypto Compassion was talking about just now. Guys, anytime I've had the opportunity to meet somebody from this community in real life, I have never been disappointed. Guys, so if you get the chance, you know, to fly across the country to meet some of your own online bros, do it, because every time I've made a trip somewhere to gather with somebody from this community, I've been blown away by how genuine they are, how authentic they are, how willing they are to go out of their way to help you with anything you've got going on the crypto side. Guys, I was talking about this on stream the other day. There is no better place for somebody who's coming into crypto brand new that doesn't know anything about crypto. There's no better place for them to land than right here on Pulsechain. So,
amen.
And to that point, I understand that, Chris, you're going to be putting together some content here going forward that's a little bit more introductory, if you will, more of an onboarding type platform. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll be creating, you know, so I have around 38 onboards, and it's all of it is 100% free. Everything. Yeah. I'm good at taking complex situations and concepts and boiling them down and talking about, you know, just Ethereum and different kinds of blockchains and what's special and unique about the opportunity that we have with Pulsechain. So it'll be a platform for education, and it'll have a Telegram with just a ton of PDF resources of like how to install a Trezor, why is security important, to Rabby versus MetaMask versus Internet Money Wallet versus all of the different things. It'll have a bank of Richard Hart videos, all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be a bank of education, and it'll have a YouTube channel attached to it, and do a weekly show. I'll be doing draws and giveaways and all kinds of things like that too. It's about adoption, and to take a no coiner into all the way to where they're bridging their own assets over across the bridge into Pulsechain, and they have their own wallet and they have a Trezor. That's a freaking journey. That takes a while.
Yeah, it is.
So we need a bunch of people that are willing to do that. And so that's one way that I feel that I can serve this community, and it'll be nothing but free.
That's amazing. Yeah. I know that we are going to try to add a little spice to it with the queens of crypto, if you will. For whatever reason, I kind of feel like the women, because they're a smaller minority within crypto, I really feel like they're going to grow a lot in this bull market. And I feel like our women of Hexaco are just amazing, amazing people. I mean, to the point of, crypto hippie, as far as the people you meet in this space in real life. Sometimes I just feel like the stars align, and that we are not here by accident by any means. I feel like there is a like things just kind of fall into place in regards to just the beautiful people that we meet. And we don't always get along. We're all different characters, but like to that point, we have a lot of great teachers, a lot of great women. Shout out to Black Hexagon and SJ and everyone else that does a lot of tremendous work for Pulsechain and Hexaco.
100%. Yeah. No, I was listening to SJ last night on Spaces. I think she did her very first one. Yeah. I mean, we just need to be present. Mm-hmm. We need to knock the stigma that people that are in cryptocurrency, especially in Pulsechain, are, pot smoking degens, and that's it. I mean, sure, they exist. That's fine.
Hey, let's be careful.
So okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, we want those pot smoking degens over at Conspiracy Crypto, bro.
We need.
They got money too.
God bless. God bless.
My apologies. So listen. What I'm saying is, we need to cast a wide net, right? We want everybody. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to take my foot out of my mouth, and I'm going to be quiet.
Hey guys, I gotta run. I'm just giving you a hard time, man. Hey, I gotta run. I've got a class coming in a little bit, but guys, I'm trying to stream. Well, there's no trying to it. I'm doing 100 days in a row of streaming. I've been I'm experimenting. The next couple of weeks, we're doing kind of a around 4 or 5-ish Central Time. So. After next week, when I'm on Christmas break, I'll be doing some in the mornings, just going to be trying to experiment for trying to figure out what is best, what the best time is. But I spend a lot of time on my streams doing mansplaining. So it's a great place for somebody that's brand new to crypto to come, or somebody that's brand new to Pulsechain. Maybe they've been in crypto for a while. But I do a lot of, if I use the term EVM, I explain it as if my audience is brand new to crypto. Same way, if I'm talking about some of the communities in Pulsechain that others may not be familiar with, I kind of do a little bit of background. So I'm trying to do it from the perspective of somebody that's brand new to crypto, or somebody that's new to Pulsechain, and trying to figure out what communities they can trust and which ones have been around the longest and so forth. So if you have new onboards, I'd love to see them in the streams. And you guys have a great rest of your afternoon.
Awesome.
Thanks, you too.
Hey,
Thank you.
Make sure you put your YouTube channel in the chat here, please. So we can get
I'll do it before I sign off.
And make sure you send us all invitations.
Hey, you guys.
When you're doing that.
Yep. Yo,
Hey, just before you go, it sounds like you're headed in the same direction on some levels as Canadian, right? That task that you guys have to talk about treasures, new people, like taking a no coiner to something is a lot of effort and work that if you're going to be successful in that you have to put out. And it seems like you guys have some overlapping things. Maybe you guys should work together on some level. Because if you're streaming about it, you're creating that same content, you guys could probably work together on that a little bit on some levels.
Yeah. Yeah, I think definitely, combining resources and energy is definitely needed. We just need, like, this is two people. We need, like, honestly, we need hundreds of people that are willing to work on adoption. We need to zoom out. We need to zoom out past this little bull market, right? If we want to look at this bigger term or bigger picture, longer term. But yeah, agreed. I mean, we need to combine effort and energy for sure. Agreed.
And there's what is it? GoPulse. What's the main one for Pulsechain that came up at the beginning, where they do exactly what you guys are saying? Is that GoPulse again, or who is that again?
There's
How to Pulse.
Yeah.
Do you know who How to Pulse is? Do you know who what How to Pulse is? Yeah, that's like the biggest information for new people coming online. So I don't know if they work with people or don't, but when you talk about combining resources, if the main objective is to combine resources, help people out and push people together, like they're sitting, like the work and time that they've done is incredible. So I don't know. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, I put it in my socials as well, Linktree. Like, it's a great resource to direct people to start garnering information, along with GoRealDefi.com. RH Max is, that's a great safe place for all the major links and all that as well.
Yeah, RH Max is amazing. The contribution that he has put into this ecosystem, and that website, Go Real DeFi, is chocked full of it. And I think at one point they even had a free drip there where you could get free pulse to get you going as well. So good call, Vets.
Yeah, guys, and there's no reason, to reinvent the wheel. Like, there's so much good content out there on the how-to basics, right? So like what I'm doing, I haven't added it yet, but on my website, I'm going to have a resources page, and it's just going to be links to different videos and different resources that are already out there, right? If we just shore up our efforts and kind of point everybody to those things that are already built out there for new no-coiners, man, that if we're all touting the same people that have already spent some time doing this for beginners, it's going to be even a more trusted avenue for people to take.
I'm so sorry, I have to hop off, guys. I host a show for 1,000 seniors at 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. So I'm not going to pitch them on Hex and Pulsechain, but I do have to go. I appreciate each and every one of you. This show is amazing, and thanks for letting me bombard you. I hope you guys have a great day.
Thank you for coming on.
Take care.
Thank you.
Same guys. See y'all later.
See ya. All right. Yeah. I'll spin things down probably in about 5 or 10 minutes, y'all. Benjamin, I know that you're busy. I know that you reached out to me a little bit yesterday to hit me up, and we could talk off stream. But one thing I will say, I know that one thing that we did touch on at one point was some college football, and it just so happens that my college football team is doing pretty freaking good. So I am pretty excited about aligning myself in the future with things that we do as far as crypto and NIL, which is name, image, and likeness for college athletes, and potential NFTs and stuff like that. I'll leave it at that. But bottom line is to have inroads into such a viral and brand of the Oregon Ducks is pretty amazing. They're doing quite well. So,
Well, I'll tell you what, like, I got to commend you guys on every day you guys are sticking to this, right? And you guys are
yeah,
streaming and you're networking. Now, when it comes to, in my personal opinion, the most exciting thing in streams is having multiple people on, because people's attention spans are, whatever. So I think we have a tremendous opportunity to build this show out. You guys already got all these founders, all these people coming in here. So yeah, this is a good thing. And I know that you guys are going to be successful. So I just want to commend you, right? Because the more people that we can have stopping in, giving information every day, that's what people are looking for. And when with my time here today, these guys stopping in and everybody chatting, this was entertaining. That's what people are looking for. When I used to run, the point is that people, the more people that we can have stopping in, and good people that are, in this chain and building stuff, just stopping by. Like, I think you guys really have something here. And I look forward to the journey that you guys are on, because you guys have stuck to your principles. You guys have done it. You know what I mean? It's like, build it and they will come. Nobody has networked more than you guys.
Well, thank you, and likewise for yourself. You do a great job. You've been there from the get go, and appreciate your you're an inspiration as well, as far as paying it forward and just doing what needs to be done and what should be done and all that. So thank you. Your contributions do not go unnoticed, and we thank you collectively.
for sure.
Oh my God! I just seen a guy shuffling through the plant. I'm like, dude, do you need a piggyback ride? He's like, I just came back from breaking both my ankles skiing, so be careful.
Funny enough, yeah, shit happens, man. I mean, unfortunately, like last year, one guy, fell in a tree hole.
People die that way.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that guy did. He did. The snow covered him up, so his boys couldn't even find him because it took longer because there was no visual indicators because he went so far down. The snow fell in on top of him. Yeah, man, it was really sad. I mean, but yeah, shit happens. It's a real thing.
Hey, so I'm going to spin things down in the next 5 minutes. I guess, does anyone kind of have some, crypto is getting pretty exciting right now. And I think that we're definitely, I think we're definitely in the right place and at the right time. And to Benjamin's point, it makes it a lot easier to have people on when there's not as much infighting, because we're all kind of like, when everyone's winning, it feels a lot better. But I do believe that we're surrounding ourselves with individuals that are longer vision than just this bull cycle. You know what I mean? Like anti-gravity. He's not just looking for like bull market, like only this bull market and it's done. It's a long-term vision.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I tried putting in the chat the link to our Telegram, but it blocked me because I was sharing a link. But I wanted people to know that we have the first draft of the book finished, and it's available for review out there. So if you want to go grab a chapter of the book and review it, we're going to give you 1,000 collective points. And then, of course, we got the art contest going on right now, where if we choose your piece of art, if your piece of art's voted by the community for the next NFT, you're going to get 1 million collective points and 10 dark.
So, yeah, I'd love to get the opportunity to also speak with you off stream about some of these NFT concepts that you have, and just kind of figure out different ways that we can implement things that we want to do. And I think you'll be excited about it with your background. I'll just leave it at that. I think that we could build some beautiful things that capture the culture, brother. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for having me, guys, and for being part of the community. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited about what you're doing.
Hey, Ray, I joined after you gave your pitch, and I'm sure there's maybe some people that came in after that. What's the 1 minute pitch on your project again? If you could just briefly talk about that, I appreciate it. Just what's the 1 minute?
Well, Anti-Gravity Project, it connects art, NFTs, and tokens together in a game. So we have an art and a story that inspire the art for the NFT. And then you have the token that's also interacts with the NFT financially. So basically you have the dark token, which is just any regular PRC20 token you can buy and sell. But the thing that makes it special is it's the only token that's accepted to mint our NFTs. So you've got to buy the dark to get the NFTs. And then the NFT, besides being cool, storing cool art, is also a lottery ticket and a piggy bank that fills up with yield.
Is there anybody else that's doing anything similar to what you're doing right now in that way?
No. It took me 4 years to put this shit together, and I thought someone was going to steal the idea or do it, but we had to put together like 15 smart contracts to get this to work. So it was a lot of work.
Yeah, shout out to you and your team for all the hard work and dedication to bring it to the point where it's at. And obviously your work's not done, but I understand that there's a lot that goes into it. We continue to build what we're building, so it's always fun to just connect with people that are kind of in the trenches like you, and keep doing it, man.
Thank you. It looks like there's about $1.2 million in our lottery and about $5.4 million in the treasury since AJ really what's his name likes numbers. Let me pull back up here. Yeah.
Well, we can't let you leave on that, man. That piques interest. Like, you got over $1 million in your lottery. How the hell does someone win that?
Well, you would have had to have gotten one of the NFTs that were minted a while ago. So we airdropped a bunch of these NFTs to people. They're all eligible for the lottery. And then we had more people mint NFTs. So we have 116,000 NFTs that were minted this first journey. And in 30 days, people will have an opportunity to mint the second journey. So if you want to get in on the lottery the next time, you got to mint the second journey.
When is that?
That's in about 30 days. There's a countdown on our website, ajproject.io. There's a countdown for the lottery, and there's a countdown for the minting window.
Send that link, buddy. Put that in chat. I'm joining.
You got it.
Well, I want to thank everyone for I want to thank everyone for hopping on. I threw AG chat there in the comments, I believe. Let me put that up in lights. We both did. Bam. I beat you. Obviously, great opportunity to network. Benjamin, thank you, man. You bring a wealth of knowledge, and obviously you are well networked, and I look forward to continuing our relationship and networking off stream. Same thing goes for you, Pulse Ray there. Amazing guy in person. We've had some great times kicking up some dust in Vegas and just escaping the normalcies, if you will. Yeah. And Vetch, as always, and Rip, thanks for hopping on here. I'm going to spin everyone down and just kind of kick it off with an outro. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Well, hey, the shit show, open mic. We're going to be doing this for the community, where we're going to open things up and just allow people to come in and share their projects, network, talk about it. We're excited about it. We're excited about the shit show. If you guys want to come on as a guest, reach out to us. Obviously, we're looking to increase the footprint, if you will, to expand the horizons to further adoption. We believe, obviously, if people get into crypto and DeFi, they're escaping the matrix, if you will, and the corporate and government institutions that really kind of want to enslave you. So it's our opportunity to allow people to find Pulsechain and the Hexaco, if you will, the shining city on the hill, in order to preserve their sovereignty, right? So reach out to us. I appreciate everyone tuning in on the live or the replay gang, if you will. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Peace.
Do you want to be a king? Do you want to be a queen? Sitting on the throne.
It's Richard Hart, rumored billionaire and bidet service technician. I'm here to install your bidet, sir. Here we go. Look at that technology right there. It's gonna wash your butt, and your butt's gonna be clean. Let's get to work. Woo! Ooh, doggy. Wow, this thing actually works great. Well, anyway, Richard Hart here, rumored to be a billionaire, installing a bidet for someone that I love. And, it seems to work just fine. It only cost $100, and well, I don't see any leaks. So, clean butts for everybody.
Do you want to be a king? Do you want to be a queen? Sitting on the throne